Hi, and welcome to the Toon Goons, the podcast in which we take an adult and critical perspective into the world of cartoons and animation and analyze how they affect the pop cultural landscape at large. I'm one of your hosts, Nikki.
I'm Mina.
And I'm Tooch.
And special thanks to Tooch's friend Andrew for happening to have a snowball microphone at his house so Tooch can actually record this week, because Tooch forgot.
Yeah, I was drinking with nerds all weekend.
I hate drinking with nerds.
I don't know, they were in their elements, so they were all fine and dandy. There was LARPing involved. I did not participate. I drank their mead, though.
Ugh, drinking and LARPing?
I mean, it wasn't at the same time, thankfully.
Yeah. Oh.
But I had a good time.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Speaking of having a good time... Oh, wait, what?
I'm in midterms, and I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, that's the opposite. That's the definition opposite of a good time. It's in the thesaurus, probably.
We should have done Lucy this week. Something you can knock out in 2 hours.
Yeah, well...
Well, anyway, what we are doing this week is The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Today is October 20th of 2014. This is week 3 of our spook month.
Only 11 more days till Halloween.
Yep. I've got to close the deli on that day, so I won't be doing anything. Hopefully nobody will come in, because they're drunk. Or dead.
Yeah, I don't have a costume.
I was going to go as Brody Dale, but I'm like, I'd have to buy a wig, and wigs are gross, so I won't do it.
They're also like $50-$60.
Not a cheap one.
Yeah, but why would you get... If you're going to go through all the fucking hassle of wearing a wig,
I already have enough trouble
jank.
with the hair I have that's real.
You could just, spike it up.
I was thinking, maybe more of a more contemporary Brody, because she didn't wear the sunglasses that I have, which are the only part of the costume I have now. Toon Goons, Billy and Mandy, what kind of Toon news do you got?
Oh, yeah, Toon News. So the first piece of news, which is pretty interesting, is coming out of Disney, and they're announcing their 2016 film, Moana. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, but it's... Ron Clements and John Musker, guys responsible for Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Princess and the Frog, all that great stuff, are going to be making this film, which is about a spirited teenager on an impossible mission to fulfill her ancestors' quest. It is set in the ancient South Pacific world of Oceania, and Moana, a born navigator, sets sail in search of a fabled island. During her incredible journey, she teams up with her hero, the legendary demigod Maui, to traverse the open ocean on an action-packed voyage, encountering enormous sea creatures, breathtaking underworlds, and ancient folklore. Sounds pretty awesome to me.
I can't wait to figure out what talking animal mascot is going to be in this one.
Yeah. I can't wait for Tumblr to get all up-ons.
Yeah.
How are they not already?
I don't know. They don't have enough to go on to get insulted yet. But I have a friend
Okay, I was going to say, not having a lot doesn't usually stop them. But
That usually pushes them further, because they'll just fill in the blanks and then get mad when the creators don't just do what they wanted to do.
Yeah. I have a friend who's Hawaiian, who's a little apprehensive about this film. She's excited, but at the same time she's like, I hope they don't do anything really dumb. Because I guess, the whole Pacific Island community kind of sticks together or whatever.
That, and they've been pretty commonly... Yeah, they've been misrepresented in film a lot.
Yeah, like tikis and stuff, that's not Hawaiian. Coconut bras isn't Hawaiian. A lot of that... All the Pacific Islands, everybody just kind of put in a big pot and said it was the same thing when it's not. So...
Okay, what about Lilo and Stitch? They got that right?
I think most of it.
Most of it.
I remember reading maybe the Ohana thing was bullshit, but
yeah.
I read that on Tumblr, so who knows?
I don't know. I mean, she says it's okay. It's not offensive.
Well, yeah. Well, just because Lilo and Stitch, the plot isn't really about anything extremely Hawaiian. It just takes place in Hawaii, which I guess is probably the best you could do in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a normalization. It's we're in Hawaii, we're not going to make a big deal out of it because people are just from Hawaii.
Yeah. I think her problem was just because Hawaii is so small. If you, you show any part of it and it's not accurate, people are going to know because,
how the fuck did you fuck this up? Yeah.
Yeah, there's not that much here. Apparently, I think the city that I think the movie's in Honolulu, right? I don't
I
remember.
don't know what.
But
I don't know what
I
island
think
they
my
were on.
friend said that they sort of like put some things in the city that aren't actually in the city that are in other cities or something. I don't quite remember.
So it's like an amalgam. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
I mean, that can happen with any setting. Like, they do that with every place.
Like New York.
But she did tell me the reason for the coconut bra thing, which is a Polynesian thing. The reason why it's been reappropriated with Hawaiians is because Hawaiian female dancers didn't wear anything on the top.
Ah.
On the top part.
So they were
Hard
like,
to market when all the soldiers went back home and weren't done jerking off to Hawaiian ladies.
Yeah. It's like they get home to their...
That's mostly that's true. That's why this like American appropriation of tiki culture, that whole amalgam of stuff.
in the tiki room.
Yeah, remember that? That was real.
Tiki room. All the birds sing words and the flowers bloom.
Yes, that was World War II veterans who were stationed in the Pacific. They were there. They absorbed or at least witnessed a culture. They're like, I'm taking this back with me. I'm American. That's what I do.
Yep. There's one illustration that I'm seeing on this article, and it's really beautiful. I can't tell if it's 2D or 3D. It's probably going to be 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's going to be visually really stunning because, I mean, she's going to be sailing in the South Pacific, and there's going to be cool islands and beautiful oceans and lots of, like, really neat character designs and costume designs, so should be pretty cool.
Can't wait.
Looking forward to seeing more of it. What's it called again?
Moana, so like Moana.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's what I would guess.
I'm sure everybody will pronounce it like 50 different ways.
Until the movie comes out.
Oh, even after
the movie
that.
comes out, and then people are going to be like, it's wrong! They said it wrong! It's Avatar all over again! Speaking of Avatar, actually...
Oh, yeah. What do we got?
Titmouse, the animation studio who worked on the opening sequence for Avatar: The Last Airbender, is going to be working on a Legend of Korra video game of some
Ooh,
sort.
another one?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I've heard about this. It's like it's for handhelds, and it's a tactics game?
Maybe?
No, I read this.
Titmouse is going to work on a tactics game?
They have the right to do that if they want.
I guess.
I mean, Titmouse can do whatever the fuck they want, and I'll be right behind them.
That's very
They've paid
true.
their dues. But yeah, like, it seems like an interesting... that you could make that work.
Yeah,
It
you
seems like an
definitely could.
odd choice to do anything other than like an action beat-em-up kind of game.
Yeah.
Which is what all the other Avatar games more or less were. It's just that none of them were especially good. Let's hope that the new one's coming out like next month is, looks pretty good.
It'll probably be good. It looks really good.
Yeah.
And then we have a new story that Tooch found out about. About the new Rainbow Brite show.
And by story, I mean they released a trailer, and I saw it before Nikki and Nina did. Go me.
Yeah, so Rainbow Brite, if you don't know, is part of those girl 80s cartoons, along with My Little Pony and Strawberry Shortcake and, like, She-Ra. They were like a group. The new animated series features the voices of Emily Osment and Molly Ringwald.
Wow.
Yeah, Molly Ringwald voices the main antagonist. Like the big bad.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a web series.
Oh, is
The
it?
first episode... I believe so. It's going to be on Feeln, spelled capital Feeln.
Oh, yeah. I saw that, but I just thought it was some weird new channel that I didn't know about because I don't watch TV on the TV anymore.
I highly doubt that's a TV channel.
I don't freaking
The
know.
first episode is going to come out on November 6th, and it will be titled Cloudy with a Chance of Gloom. You can see the trailer right now. It looks very kind of flashy. I don't know if it's going to be good. Kind of leaning towards not good, but I'll try it.
Yeah, it looks like it probably won't be
check.
like anything amazing, but it's not. It looks like it's at least not going to be like basically like every other It's not going to be like old school 80s super girly pandering stuff. They're going to at least make an attempt to make that My Little Pony money, which is fine by me. If you're going to be derivative, at least be derivative of good things.
Yeah, harmless.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole philosophy behind all those 80s cartoons for girls is that girls weren't discerning enough. So, you just make some pink shit and put friends in there and friendship, and girls will buy your toys.
To be fair,
part of why...
I was just going to say, to be fair, that was the marketing, that was almost mirroring the marketing strategy for boys, but instead of boys, for friendship and whatever, it was cool shit and lasers.
Yeah.
And also, they learn their lesson faster.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mostly true, too, but, like, a lot of stuff that, although not good, resonated with people came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
People still fondly remember a lot of the, Transformers and stuff, even for like, the themes that it didn't explore super deeply, but did touch upon and did introduce to an audience who wasn't really looking for it and didn't really, I guess, deserve it for the level of brow that was happening.
Yeah.
But, like, that's... What I was saying is, like, that's part of why everybody freaked the fuck out about Friendship is Magic so much, because... I mean, I really think that, at least initially, the reaction to it was, it's a cartoon for girls, but good? Hazujigawa?
Yeah.
I really felt like there was a lot of incredulity and irony to the enjoyment of it, which shifted over to sincere enjoyment pretty much instantly, but that was definitely there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So yeah, when that comes out, we'll report on it, and there may very well not be much else to report. It may just be,
it's a show.
Some mediocre stuff.
You know what that means? New toys. Just in time for Christmas.
Official word from Nina, our toy correspondent.
In more premiering news, November 3rd, Over the Garden Wall is going to air on Cartoon Network.
That thing.
Yay! It's airing for 5 nights, so I guess it's a 5-part miniseries. And it's starting this November 3rd, which I believe is also being Puppy Cat the same day.
Competition.
And also Smash?
No, Smash Brothers is later.
Okay.
I was gonna say, but like, even without that, it's like November 3rd is starting to shape up like the October 3rd of this month.
Yep.
Yeah, like a lot of stuff is
appropriately
coming out.
enough.
So yeah, that's something to look forward to a lot. And the Huffington Post did a really fun story about the upcoming Star versus the Forces of Evil. And they did a feature on how the show got an incredible fan base before it even aired, thanks to Comic-Con. And the whole article was talking about how, Comic-Con is really changing this game because of how much exposure it created for something that doesn't even exist. Yeah. Also in Star vs. the Force of Evil news, we've got the official logo has been released. Disney XD finally put out their press release with some official art. We've got Star's official design for one of her outfits. She's going to have a lot of different outfits.
Oh, rad.
And the creator, Nefsi, did a video of herself drawing Star because all the fans have been doing fan art based on a really fuzzy video that was recorded on someone's camera. So they were like, well, here's a better image so you can actually draw her because you all want to draw her so badly.
If you're going to draw her, do it right!
And she sort of talks about her process and like what she likes about the design and how it speaks to her character. And in this article, she also talks about how Eden Scher, who plays Sue Heck from ABC's The Middle, is going to be the voice of the character, and how excited she is for that, and thinks that she's going to be perfect for it. She says she's going to be perfect, so it's going to be super great. And Star vs. the Forces of Evil is coming out in 2015, in January, on Disney XD. And I'm sure it's going to have really great ratings because it's already super popular. And all these articles coming out about it are only good for it.
Yeah, one thing you mentioned, though, is like that article is like, Comic-Con can give so much exposure to something nobody's ever heard of. Well, yeah, granted that you have the money to show it at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. All they did, they put the trailer for it. It wasn't even the trailer. It was the, in progress opening sequence, like in the middle of their Disney panel in between like Wanderer and Gravity Falls. So it was just like an interstitial thing they put while the panel people shifted in and out. And just that caused so much attention. That's literally all that was announced was that thing. Like nothing else. And that was
that's
enough.
True. That's true, but again, it's not like an independent thing could have done that because they were able to do that because they were already Disney.
Yeah.
Disney can literally do whatever they want.
That's true.
But yeah.
So it is cool that something unknown got that attention, but it's not like a completely independent project could touch that.
Yeah.
Now, there are other ways to do it.
Yeah. But it is interesting because even Neffy was saying, like, there's already fan fiction, there's cosplay, there are all this stuff, and the show hasn't even come out yet. Like, it's amazing, the world that we live in.
It kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, though, about how people like to take super vague news and concepts and fill in the blanks. So I'm sure once the actual show comes out, a couple people will be like again, like literally probably like a couple people will be mad that it's like, this isn't the show I was expecting to be from the blurry Polaroids I fucking saw in passing on Tumblr. How dare they?
This isn't the show I invented.
Yeah. But no, that's not even a complaint on the show itself. I'm super excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
And one last piece of news: Shaun the Sheep is getting its first half-hour special. It's Shaun the Sheep is a Aardman animation. It's produced by Aardman Animations. Is together broadcasted with BBC One and all these kind of things. So it's an English thing. It's a stop motion little short. I believe I've seen it appear on, I think, the Disney Channel a couple times, like very small shorts. I'm not sure.
I think I've seen it on, like, Netflix, like the logo guy for it.
Yeah. But it's been greenlit for its first half-hour TV special called Shaun the Sheep, The Farmer's Llamas. It's gonna premiere on BBC One during Christmas 2015. And then we'll probably roll out with partner channels around the world. And then production will kick off immediately upon completion of Shaun the Sheep, the movie, coming to theaters February 2015.
Wow.
So
I understand that airing stuff on Christmas in the UK is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like something I would want to watch on Christmas. Is cute sheep and a llama and stop motions. I don't know.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, the adventure is about the farmer gets himself into trouble again when he goes to market to pick up some pigs. Mischievous Shaun tags along and gets the farmer to return home with a trio of exotic llamas instead. At first it's great fun, but soon the new llamas get a bit too comfortable in their new home and the flock grows suspicious of their intentions. When the newcomers install themselves in the farmer's house, Shaun is forced to take action with the help of a poncho and a set of pan pipes.
Ah. One of those.
We'll see how that plays out in execution, because that sounds weird as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna become like a...
MacGyver?
Like a piper. What's that fable?
Pied Piper.
He's gonna be a Pied Piper of llamas with a pan flute and a poncho? Only in the UK!
I guess.
But yeah, we'll see. And then I guess there's that movie.
Oh yeah, that seems like the bigger news. Just because, like, I don't know, it's the show has 5 seasons and is ongoing since 2007. So it's like, I'm not sure. I guess it's just like, you'd think they would have other specials before then.
No, this is the first full half hour.
Well then, good for them. I guess they finally made it. 5 seasons is like, I guess maybe it's just because it's children's entertainment. I don't know how UK television works for other genres, but just for like general UK television that I've seen, most of the time they don't keep it going unless it's like soap opera or whatever. If they do keep it going, it's one of those like I don't know, things where it's like different every time.
Yeah, for like comedies, 5 seasons is unheard of. It doesn't exist.
Well, each episode's like a few minutes long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very short. It's like an interstitial thing.
Oh, well,
they
just
show
because
during a commercial break.
That's weird. Just because it says it has a number of series, and like the first 2 series has had 40 episodes, and the last 3 had 20, and it's still going today. So I don't know.
Also, they're called adverts in the UK, Nina.
Oh my. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alrighty, I'm done.